road.
Here comes the range anxiety. She's okay being stranded.
Oh, man, dude, I don't have any Wi-Fi.
Alright, we are back on the road on our way home from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We've got everybody in the car.
We're all here.
They're back there. Brandon's back there somewhere. We are all very tired. It was a very long week of a lot of baseball, a lot of fun, and a lot of sun. So we are quite tired, but we need to push through this drive because that one, he's got a soccer tournament tomorrow that we need to be at, and that one right there, yep, is headed to the beach. And
also me.
Yep, with the others, and then Ty and I are heading down to meet them at the beach right after the tournament. So when we plugged it in, it originally had us getting home at about 9 p.m. It had us stopping at 4 Superchargers on the way. We've already stopped at our first one. We are on our way to our second one. We kind of changed the Supercharger it wanted us to stop at. It wanted us to go all the way to Rocky Mount, North Carolina. However, we took a look at the food options because this next stop is a lunch stop for us. And there really isn't much to eat at Rocky Mount. We decided that we were gonna change it and we're gonna go to Smithfield. Smithfield has a whole lot of better food options, and that's a 150 V2. So we are headed to Smithfield, North Carolina. Our energy consumption's been doing pretty good. On the last stop, it originally predicted we would get there, I think it was like 20%, and we arrived with 13%. We are expected to have about 50% battery, 50% charge left by the time we get to Smithfield. We're expected to be there very soon, so we'll check in again at Smithfield, and then we'll get back on the road for our next leg. We just wrapped up lunch at Smithfield. Unfortunately, Smithfield Superchargers were quite popular today, and they were limited to just 80% charge. We like to get it all the way up to 100 because of the extra drag we got going on. It's gonna be about 2 hours on the next leg. We're gonna stop at Petersburg, Virginia, but it has us at only 15% at arrival. Right here, Petersburg, Virginia, 15% at arrival. With the extra drag we got, what do you think?
Oh, I think we'll be down to 8%.
What do you think we'll get there?
I think we'll be a little nervous getting there, but I think we'll make it. Close your door. We're out of here. Let's get on the road.
Here comes the range anxiety.
Oh, not for me, only you.
Oh, you're okay being stranded?
Yeah.
Oh, she's okay being stranded. Sweet.
It's better than sitting in here anymore.
Let's get moving.
I'd rather walk an hour than stay here for 12 hours.
Dude, I don't have any Wi-Fi.
God, no Wi-Fi.
Look! It's not working.
My phone works fine.
But guess what? You have your entertainment right next to you.
Yeah!
What are we doing back there?
Great.
All nestled in?
Yeah.
Yes, TikTok works. No, I'm good now.
Why are you good, Ty?
Because I got Wi-Fi.
You got the Wi-Fi?
And I got Bling.
Bling and TikTok. That's all you need, huh?
So we've come to our decision point as to what are we going to do. Michelle is in charge. Let's see what she says. What are we doing?
We're listening to the Tesla.
We're forging ahead?
Sure are.
Oh man. How about you give us some stat reviews? What are we looking at?
Our energy consumption is back up to 50%. So about 30 minutes ago it was down to 11%. We started to get a little worried and we went and searched for available superchargers. There is one coming up, but it's a rather slow supercharger in Rocky Mount. So we decided to give it a whirl, keep an eye on it, and it's back up to 15%. We're going for it. Well, now it's down to 14, but still, it's a lot better than what it was. Let's do it.
Fingers crossed. Forging ahead.
Survey says, wow, we're still 14%.
check this out. Model S, lowered, nice rims. Check out the gigantic, and I mean gigantic, box on the top. Holy smokes. Looks nice though. Flared out wheels. Nice looking Model S.
So did we make it okay?
We made it okay.
And did you get it on camera that it was only 14% when we got there? Or did you forget to do that?
I think we missed that.
Oh, because I was right.
Were you? Were you though? I don't know.
So, last Supercharger stop coming up, we started at 80-some% and we are forecasted to be at 29% when we get to the last stop in Virginia, our normal Springfield, Virginia stop. Don't you dare post this, Father!
Oh, it will be posted.
This is what happens when you've been in the car for almost 12 hours. Thanks, you!
This is what I'm dealing with.
Brandon, how are you doing back there?
He's minding his own business in Brandon's.
Is Brandon awake?
Brandon!
So we just got to Springfield Mall. We're actually looking pretty good. We're at about 32% battery, which is right around what it predicted that we were going to be at. Time-wise, yeah, the mall's hopping right now. Time-wise, it was almost spot on. It said we'd be here. Oh, look, some of these are closed. Fantastic.
Oh, you got it. Oh, Tesla's here. He's fixing it. Oh, man, overboard. That wasn't very good.
Poor dude. Poor dude.
I didn't know it was going to fall on his head. I was just showing that he's fixing the Teslas.
Anyway, we got here with 32% left on our battery. As you can see, 32% there. Our consumption right here, 32%. We actually ran a pretty close line to what it predicted. It was actually a very close line to what it predicted. We're gonna run in, grab some food. We'll probably charge all the way up by the time we get back. And then we'll hit the road. We're doing good. This is our last stop. The other thing to note too is our cargo carrier on the back has done a fantastic job. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. And we're not dropping like we thought we would.
Yeah, it hasn't really caused any drag, which is super huge. We had to do one final stop. We needed to do one more last top off because we didn't have enough to get home after the stop at Springfield. Had to stop at the Delaware-Dover rest stop on 95. Apparently there's superchargers here, so we stopped here to charge up real quick. However, there is no pull forward supercharger stop. Now, we've actually been okay because not all of them have the pull forward spots, and we've actually been okay backing up like right to the edge. However, this one, not so much. We backed all the way up until I couldn't back up anymore, and it wasn't long enough. So I didn't have a choice but to be that guy. So this is what I had to do. I had to kind of pull in sideways like this just so I can get the cord to reach. And even then, it just barely reaches. I mean, I got this thing stretched out as long as it could, and I'm parked about as close to the curb as you can get. So thankfully, there's really no other Teslas here. There's one that's right there that pulled up at the same time as us. They saw exactly what we were trying to do. They know that, you know, I'm not being a jackass about it. I'm staying there with the car. Thankfully, it's only a quick 10-minute charge up, and then we can head back out. So hopefully, you know, we don't upset anybody. If anybody pulls up and needs it, I'm just gonna disconnect and we'll pull out. But yeah, so last quick little charge up, and then we should be able to make it home. We are back from our trip to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Let's talk about the Tesla and how it did on this road trip. So this was like the big road trip for us. This was gonna be the trip that was gonna tell us whether or not we can truly survive with the Tesla as our big family vehicle. Comfort-wise, it was like about a 12 to 14 hour drive with charging each way. How did you feel it was comfort-wise? Was it big? Like, did it hold all of our stuff? What are your thoughts?
From the comfortability of it, the car is absolutely comfortable. It is nice to ride in. The seats are comfortable. There was plenty of space for leg room and things like that. Brandon was probably the smallest and tightest spot, but even that space, he was okay. So from a comfortability standpoint and from us in the vehicle standpoint, that part was okay.
Cargo wise, I was blown away by how much stuff the Model Y holds. Between the sub trunk, the trunk, the frunk, I mean, you can throw so much stuff in there. We literally had everything that we needed to bring other than baseball gear. We literally fit inside the Tesla. I gotta say, that cargo thing was amazing. On average, it used up about an extra 6% of battery in between charges. So, but that's nothing.
But in the beginning, we didn't know what it was. So we would spend a lot of extra time charging, especially on the way down, because of fear of not having enough charge.
The range anxiety, right. So, but in reality, knowing it now next time we go to use it, it's only about 6 to, I don't even think, I would say a max of 8% battery, and I don't even think I would use that as a guide. I think 6 is probably more accurate, which really isn't that much, especially like when we went to the Jersey Shore with the bikes on the back, that used up like 20%.
That used a lot more.
Yeah. Now I will say the downside to it was when you had to back up to charge. Because it's hanging off the back end of the vehicle, when you had to back up, there has to be enough clearance there for you to back all the way up. Most supercharging stations, if they have any, only have one pull forward.
And most of the time it's somebody that doesn't need it that's using it.
For real, come on people, common courtesy Tesla owners, if you don't have something on the back of your Tesla, don't pull into the pull forward one. Out of all the stops that had one, I think only one time it wasn't being used. Every time it was, and not one single time was it being used by somebody who had something on the back of their Tesla.
We did get crafty at some of them, so some of them are on an island, so we were able to drive around and park next to it, just like we would if it was a pull through, but the majority do not have that option.
Honestly, Kingbird, big thumbs up on that. I'll drop a link to that down below in the description for you guys if you want to pick it up. But
and it poured rain and everything stayed dry. On our ride down, it was raining and nothing was wet.
Yeah, all the dirt from the baseball equipment that's in there, it was all still dirt.
Still powdery dirt.
Oh yeah. From a comfort standpoint, big thumbs up, right?
Yep.
From a cargo standpoint, also a thumbs up. Plus, if you have the hitch on it, you have the additional option of the cargo, which even if you got more little ones and you know, you need to do something like that, big thumbs up there. You've got plenty of space there. FSD, because we use the monthly full self-drive subscription for the way down. So the lane change feature I thought was helpful. The auto navigate was kind of okay.
Yeah, but it was abrupt stops sometimes with some of those turns. Like it is not gentle sometimes when it takes you off on an exit and all of a sudden you're slamming on the brakes as you're...
Summon we ended up using, so at the resort we stayed in, the parking garage was super tight, so I was able to use it to back into some like compact car spots in the garage, so it made it really handy. So that I actually ended up using. The one feature I really didn't think I would ever really use, I ended up using. So I know I took a lot of abuse on our last video, my review of the monthly FSD, and I said I really didn't like it. I felt like it really wasn't worth what they're charging for it from the $10,000 standpoint or the $200 a month. And I know a lot of you guys very much disagreed. A lot of people said that, you know, it's just in beta, you still got to realize it and all the things like that. And I understand all that, I really do. However, paying $10,000 for something in beta that doesn't have full functionality, I think it's a little much. I can understand it being a beta, but then the price tag should reflect that. $10,000, I feel like I would expect a little bit more. And that's just me. After using it a whole lot on this trip, my verdict that I gave, my recommendation still stands. I don't think it's worth it. I did cancel it once we got back. I canceled the monthly subscription, so we no longer have it. I just don't think it's currently where it needs to be to validate the price.
Yeah, I would agree.
How do you feel overall the trip was?
So if I had my way, there's an airport 1 mile from where we stayed and I would be flying, regardless of the car. So it doesn't matter if it's a Tesla, a Traverse, I do not enjoy long car trips. But if I have to drive again, the car did what it needed to. The only thing that drives me a little bit bonkers during the whole thing is you have to be okay that your trip is going to be a little bit longer.
So Michelle, she doesn't like to be in a car for a very long period of time. We've always known this. This is the case in this is the case even in gas cars long before. Well, we had a Town and Country many years ago. We drove to Florida in the Town and Country. It was the same experience.
It was the same experience when I was a kid, and we rented a nice conversion van, and I still didn't like driving.
She just gets anxious when she's in a car for a very long time, and she just likes to get on the road. She doesn't like to stop very often. She likes to go. go as far as we can before we absolutely have to stop. I think some of the issues for you came in was having to stop more frequently, because it was about every 2.5 to 3 hours.
Sure
I felt like we
was.
had to stop to charge up.
No more than 3.
Yeah. On the way down, we stopped at a hotel, which is something we don't usually do. That, I think, made it a lot easier.
It did.
Right? The way back, we just came straight through. We didn't stop at all, and that was disastrous.
The car did really well. It had nothing to do with the car. It's me.
Well, it's not just you, it's our family, and we just have to find a way to try and make it work for us. But the Tesla can certainly handle the road trips, even with a family of 5, even in the Model Y with a bunch of stuff for a week-long plus trip.
Yeah.
I mean, the Tesla did an absolutely amazing job. It really did.
Yes.
I think proper planning makes this go a lot easier. And I thought we had properly planned. And we did for the way down. The way down,
We did.
It was no problem.
The way down was
we had
totally
that.
fine.
Yeah. Well, where we screwed up was we didn't properly plan the way back to drive straight through during the daytime, and I think that was our fault.
We also didn't anticipate the traffic that we hit.
Oh,
there wasn't
yeah.
supposed to be traffic. And in Virginia, we just hit traffic.
Yeah.
We planned to not be in DC at a certain time. Like, we planned where we knew there's normal traffic, but at Virginia, that was tough.
The Tesla did a great job overall.
I would definitely try it again.
And let me ask you the big question. As everybody, all of our subscribers know, we are big amusement park junkies. Matter of fact, we're going to Hershey coming up very soon. We've been to Hershey, just did Busch Gardens. We have a timeshare at Disney World, and we love Disney World. We go to Disney World all the time. She would love to go to Disney World more often. The biggest issue is anytime you fly, when you fly a family of 5, it's a lot of money to fly a family of 5. You know, now that we did South Carolina, we did Virginia, now we did South Carolina. Can we keep going down the coast, and can we do a drive to Disney?
Possibly. Have to be at the right time.
You heard it.
Possibly. Possibly. Possibly.
Drop some comments below. Give Michelle some words of encouragement that we should do this road trip down to Disney World. Well, thanks as always, guys, for watching. Again, thank you for being patient with us. I know we missed a few regular uploads, but we're back. We're back on our regular schedule every Saturday at 10 a.m. More amazing content on the way for you guys. So thanks so much, guys, for watching as always.
Make sure to smash that like button.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure to subscribe if you're new.
Hit both of them down there. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We got lots of awesome content coming. And as always, guys, if you are in the market to buy your Tesla, make sure to use a referral code. Call somebody you know that has a Tesla, a family member, a friend. It's 1,000 free Supercharger miles. They help on road trips like this. Trust me, they really do. If you don't know anybody that has a Tesla already, our referral code is down in the description below. You're always more than welcome to use it if you want. If you do, though, make sure to send us a picture of you picking up your Tesla so we can give you a proper shout out. Here's Marco. Marco is a huge fan of the channel. Congratulations, Marco, on your Tesla. It looks amazing, man. Great looking vehicle. We wish you a lot of good luck with it, Marco. So make sure to get your free Supercharger miles, guys. They don't negotiate on price. This is how you get the little advantage. Exactly.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you soon.
We'll see you guys on the next one, Saturday at 10 a.m. Back on schedule.
See you later.